I'm recording.
Cool. Alright, so this is my third period video fundamental class that I'm about to go ahead and introduce you to. They just came in and got set and everything, and we're going to be going over After Effects, show you the tutorials that they have been working in class. They have a test that is going to be tomorrow over everything that I've been teaching for basically the entire week. I'm going to go in very quickly, go through the same format that I always go through, give a very quick lecture, because I promised I was going to talk to them about why they learn After Effects and about how much money you can actually make as being an After Effects editor, to show them that this is something that is career oriented. So here we go right here. This is Shamar behind the camera. Say what's up, Shamar.
Hello.
All right, so here we go. Keep camera on me. Cool. All right, here we go. All right, everyone listen up. Just have a seat. Turn around. Need everyone facing forward on this. Take a look up at the board. Here is the main portion about why everybody face around to the front. This is the main portion about why I have been teaching you guys basically about After Effects, okay? So here's what you're going to end up learning. Number one, you're going to be learning about how you can make the actual money off of After Effects. So how many, just by show of hands, you've been asking yourself, why do I even got to learn this? Just go ahead and be honest. Just raise your hand. Exactly. Some of you have thought it'd been fun. Some of you thought it might have been a waste of time or whatever. But basically, I'm going to go and give you a quick breakdown about why I'm teaching this. Number one, it's the big one that you can end up making money in Hollywood. In other words, out of the total number of After Effects editors in California, you got a whole lot of people in California. You got at least over 20 million people in California, just like New York. But you only have probably 5,000 good After Effects editors. So right now, we're just talking about real quick, you guys are going to finish working on still your After Effects projects, but I'm going to explain to you about why I want you guys to learn this, because there's not that many out there with the creativity on it. Go ahead, DeAndre.
They use After Effects in Hollywood, like this app.
Everybody's seen Iron Man, right? Any of the Iron Mans? I mean, they're going to Iron Man 4. Has anybody seen Iron Man?
Yeah.
Over 50% of that movie is done using the same software that you guys are using.
I seen the little background to the Avengers, and they're not even in none of them places for real.
Everything is green screen. Just like you guys created your room from scratch, this is going to be very similar to the same thing that we end up creating.
But that's ignorant though.
So right now we're talking about the career of After Effects. Just keep that pointed up there, Shamar. So it's gone up every single year. This is California Film Video Editor Employment and Salary data. This is all based off just being an After Effects editor. Make sure everybody keep looking at the board. So from 2002, you see it started to break down total employment. You're looking at about 3,800 people. 3,800 people who are the coldest at After Effects. Everybody started catching up onto the game. Like, hey, I need to go ahead and make sure that I'm in this number right here. Shamar, scoot a little bit closer so they can go ahead and see that on video. So right now, the new data has not been represented, but the last one represented in 2011. 5,900 editors, medium wage coming in at around about $40 an hour. Your medium salary, I'm talking about the medium salary, $84,000. $84,000 a year. Now, that's just a year just having just a full-time job at it. That's not including all the part-time freelance stuff that you can do as well, too. So I have one friend that still lives in California, chose to go ahead and move to California. He's an After Effects editor. He's making over $150,000 a year. True, he's living in California and everything, making $150,000, you probably would be looking at making 80 here in Louisville and everything. But still, it's a pretty good chunk of change. Somebody raised their hand behind me. I thought I saw a hand go up.
Me, Parker.
Go ahead, Dad. Point it to him while he's asking, please.
Is it illegal to do side work? Like, you know how you can't make movies, you can't bootleg movies, but can you do side work for people?
Side work, that's the same thing that I do. Right now, remember what I told y'all at the beginning of the year? I do 2 TV shows on the side that bring me in an extra $20,000, not including my teacher salary and not including the other stuff that I do. Just $20,000 just off making those 2 shows. That is the freelance stuff. That's the reason why I had taught you guys real hard on freelance and everything like that. So that's what you can end up having right there. That's just having an actual career. That's not including if somebody wants to go ahead and bring you on and to work on their actual movie project. So you can be working for someone else's company as long as it's not contracted in your contract that you can't do outside freelance work. See, while I was working at Fox, I was held down because it wasn't a part of the CW. Then it ended up becoming a part of the CW. Then I was like, hey, I can take all these jobs that they're trying to go ahead and give to me. So I have 2 shows. I have Urban Lifestyles that airs every Saturday on the CW, and I have 1 cooking show that is a fall seasonal cooking show. So right here you have the data that ends up going off of this. Again, annual minimum wage. It's not bad if you come straight out of college and you're making $84,000 a year and you just started out in California. After Effects evidence. What do all of them do? All of them do. Now you got to look at this: industry standard animation and creative composition. Remember I talked about composition. Does anybody remember what compositing meant? I know we did it at the very beginning of the year. Compositing. Anybody? Compositing. 2 layers on top of each other. When you guys ended up making your room, you had a bunch of layers that are stacked on top of each other. It's the same way with Photoshop as well too. So you have a bunch of layers that are stacked on top of each other. That's what compositing means. This is the compositing act that lets you design and deliver professional motion graphics and visual effects for films. And that's the reason why I went on pop up here. I pulled this JPEG off. That's the edit being done of Iron Man. Really, it's just a black screen, green screen that he's on, and then they put the hood around his face. It's different layers that are added on each one. So let me pop up this video right here. Go ahead and turn around to him. What'd you say?
He just like, what do you mean the hood? Like a hoodie? Like what do you mean?
No, have you seen Iron Man when they do the hood when he's inside of that right there?
You talking about the suit?
Yeah, the suit. When he sees everything that he sees inside when he's moving back and forth.
I know, but what are they making? Like they're not. The camera's not in the suit. So.
Exactly. It's not. It's just him on the green screen and it's pointed right at him, and then you add each layer. So you can do whatever you want to on there with it. Let me pop up this one quick vid right here. Point the camera up that way, Shamar. So this is an Iron Man remake right here. Now, when I play this video at the beginning, you tell me which part do you think is green screen and which part is not. So we go ahead, we hit play right there.
There.
All right?
No, wait,
so
it's
he
After
goes
Effects.
up. That's the Iron Man where he sits there, he floats around and everything. He's moving his hands back and forth, going back and forth. Looks pretty realistic. That's all he's really on right there. And they do the actual full edit.
You
And
supposed to pause it so we can tell you what was.
Go ahead. I mean, that's the part that I want y'all to tell me which part did y'all think was fake right there and everything.
I thought the whole background was fake,
But that is actually really a car right there. So you can bring your own. I mean, even if you want to bring a green sheet out, and follow around, you could green screen yourself on whatever.
I got a question.
Turn that around to him, please.
So you seen how the green screen was just up, but in the real camera, you can actually still see behind it and see the cars. How'd they do it? Like where you can still see the cars and stuff.
Same thing you guys do when you did your walk right there. We had a portion of the green screen there, and I'm gonna set that back out so you guys can get credits for your walks. We set a portion of the green screen, masking, the thing that I showed you to do. So this right here, everything outside, this is where the green screen is set right there. Everything outside of that, he masked everything else out and told it to subtract. He did not want that. So then you get this full motion right here, and then go ahead and turn around to him. He's got another question.
It kind of took like a picture of the background first, and then like when you like mask, like when you like.
No, it's still moving background. It's still moving background all together.
That's crazy. Like how's it doing? That's
all they did was just move the camera back and forth to give that realization that he's actually floating back and forth. So right there, he's got the fake little things, and you can buy them. I mean, you can get them at Walmart. You can get those at the toy store if you want to do this yourself and everything. Make sure you give it to your kid, to your little brothers or something like that. So he puts both of those around, and see the camera's moving back and forth right now just to give the realization that, hey, he's actually floating back and forth. But when you mask out everything, and you see how wide this green screen is, and he's got this one down here, we only have enough that we can just stretch it out when you guys go and sit on your furniture and everything. So he ends up moving back and forth, and then they also pulled him up right here just to give that realization right there. So he's hanging right there from a harness right there for when he actually lands, when they're going to drop him back down to the ground.
Harness you can take out too.
Yep. So all of that, you hit, same thing. Key light, boom. You take out all that, makes it black at first, and then they go ahead and they go all around the green screen.
Dustin got a question.
Go ahead. Who's got another? Go ahead.
Can't you just paint the wall green and make it an artificial green screen?
If you have a wide enough wall, you can paint it, yep. But then you need to still add the rest of that background. The only reason why it makes it look even more realistic, because he's using what's outside of that right there to go back and forth.
Does it like only work with green screens?
Does no, you can go green. You can set your green screen to green or blue. Those are the best ones that are keyable. Those are the best ones that are, damn it. Thank you. Those are the best ones that are keyable and everything. So does anybody have any questions on this? Before we jump back in, you still need to get your full credit on your room up here on the board. Let's take this down right here. And move that, move that, move. That should be the last one. So you have 50 points for both projects. You have 50 points for your bedroom that you end up walking out on, and you have 50 points that you need to go ahead and earn for your living room to go ahead and walk out on. You can use the same green screen. Only thing I need to see is that you end up walking out on both of them to go ahead and get the full credit. And if you have any questions, this is the same thing. This is your testimony. You're going to recreate it from scratch, and you're going to get a green screen of me, and you're going to put me and have me sit on a piece of your furniture. I would prefer a couch. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll do couch for everybody. You just have me green screen walked in, I turn to the camera, and I sit down. You have to place me where I actually sit on your couch. So nobody has any questions about keying or anything like that right now, right? Nobody? All right. If you haven't got the full points yet, let's go ahead and let's knock that out. This is what we got for the rest of the period. I'm still going to go around to check and see who still needs actual help on it and everything. Yeah, you did not what?
I didn't know we had to do our bedroom.
Yeah, just to get the full. So I gave 50 for the ones yesterday, and you can use the same footage that you have as well too to go ahead and finish that out and everything. So any other questions on that?
Did you get mine yesterday?
I just need to see both of them. Just pop up both of them. Also, listen up. What's the name of them? Gosh, what's your name? What? Tay Diggs and TJ right here. They have a video where they were playing on the basketball court. I don't care if you play around with a special project after you finish this one and everything. So you guys can continue working on whatever with that. I'm not even worried about that or anything. I might even go ahead and just give you some points for that as well too, because you're showing me that you guys can actually do it. So I don't care if you work on another project that we'll just use that as our differentiation on it and everything. So you're not sitting around just doing nothing. So you guys can go ahead and finish that out. We good? Nobody has any other questions? Cool. Pop up the After Effects. Don't stop the camera from rolling. I'm just going to set it up here. And they'll show you what you did because you're done on yours as well, too. You have to have 2 rooms, Tootie. You ended up doing... That should be fine right there. All right. You're going to have 2 rooms, Tootie. Let me pop this back out as well, too. You'll have to have 2 rooms, and you can use the same green screen from both of them. Only thing I need to see you is go ahead walking across, sitting on a piece of furniture. This will prepare you for that test that you're going to have tomorrow on it.
Who's that? Yeah. Like your majesty.
Hit me with the Jalen.
Oh, you like majesty, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta get the little round. I'm talking about you. Bro, no, you was not. I thought that was your. When he had his box. I don't even got a box.
And then let whoever bring over their chair that they want to end up using. Let me see both of yours real quick. Alright, go on that one. Alright, so let me do this.
Are we doing a room? Is this your computer?
Alright, cool. Let me take this over here, make sure we're still rolling. Cool. Yeah, go ahead, go to the bathroom if you need to use it real quick.
Are we doing the bathroom?
If you got your bedroom done, go ahead and do your actual living room.
No, I already did my living room.
If you got both of them done, add your green screen in there. That's the only thing I'm grading on. Green screen inside both of them. You can use the same footage.
Yeah, the camera was a bit.
Now I'm just turning here so they can actually see what you actually ended up
You
creating.
want me to move back a bit so I can play it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so this is Tanner right here. Tanner is,
Good day.
I think, sophomore, right?
Yes.
Sophomore. All right, so what he ends up doing on this, the way we're doing on the special effects, let me bring it just a little bit more in focus. What they ended up doing was actually green screening themselves. They created their room from scratch. So everything that you see right here doesn't really exist. They just made a wall and then everything else is a PNG. Right here, so you can see that I'm actually deleting. So that's a wall right there that they created. They hung some, hey, pop that back up, hit on all those lights.
Not real.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it centered so they can see it. There we go. So the PNG door was created, and then Tanner is going to be green screen like the other ones are going to be doing. So Tanner ends up walking in. When Tanner actually has a seat, he looks like he is sitting on his couch. But what he's really doing is he's learning compositing. So he's basically sitting behind a chair that sits right here. As long as the chair is behind the green screen, when he sits down, it's actually going to look like he's sitting down on his actual couch. So what he does
is he comes in here. Go ahead, play it a little bit more, Tanner.
Alright.
And
I'll
he cues
move
it
back
up.
Move it back a bit and
Go ahead. Let me take this off automatic. Run it back one more time, bud.
alright, the camera, it's gonna look like I'm kind of moving out of it because, well, I didn't shoot it right, but still it looks pretty okay.
Cool.
And this part right here, it was just a little part of the green
And the
screen.
only thing you have to do is you just need to add your mask on top of that right there. So we come over here and we draw another mask, and what we have to do is layer, let's go effects and go layer, new mask. Oh, but you have to actually select the video, so I forgot what I was actually teaching them. So mask, new mask, and everything that's inside of this right now, you can go ahead and take that out right there. So if you bring this right here, all you gotta do is select it. So we're saying we don't want that top portion to show right there. So now it looks a whole lot cleaner. And it's fine that you're walking right out the side of that door right there. So what you need to do, Tanner, you're gonna add another mask right here, and that's where that will end up changing. So right now, the size that he's on the couch, give me just 1 sec, please. Teaching on camera at the same time. And you will end up doing that right there. Yeah, it's just because of where we are. There he is. So now Tanner has basically a door, a window he's created from scratch, wall. He's even created on flooring. That's where he look like he's coming across. And he walks in and he sits down on the couch. So pretty good job, Tanner. Pretty good job, Tanner. Next up, we're showing Davin's room that he is creating from scratch. Go ahead, just bring up your room, Davin. So I know you're not done with the whole thing. Just bring up the bring up the portion that shows what you're actually working on right now.
This is the living room. I'm done with the living room.
You're done with the living room? Okay. Just tell them how you actually did the creation for it at first.
We go on Google. You get you have to get an image that's higher than 400.
500.
Higher than 500.
What is the thing that you have to put in front of it to make sure you get the type of image that's
PNG.
PNG? Exactly. I'm just showing them what I've taught you. All right, keep going.
And on the windows, but you gotta get certain photos. If you want to get something that's gonna blend in the back, it has to have black squares in the back of it on Google.
White squares.
Yeah, white
That's the way you know that it's transparent.
And this is transparent, right? It's just really two photos, but it just looks like one.
Okay.
I don't know if I can move it.
So what you could end up doing is taking your size down just a little bit on it. So we got your green screen right here. That's where you're going to end up walking out. So there's Davin. He ends up walking out, and he ends up having his seat on his couch. And it's all done basically by doing green screen compositing. So this is the same thing that basically Hollywood is doing. Okay? Cool. Showing it right there. All right, Isaiah, you're up next. Talk to them a little bit about. No, I'll use Tia first. She is creating hers from scratch right now as well too. She's doing her bedroom that she hasn't got to do yet. And let me bring yours just a little bit more in view. Take it down. All right, Tia, just talk to them about how you're doing your creation right now.
Right now, I'm trying to put my furniture in my bedroom, and then I don't know.
Just everything that you know. Just let them know what you know.
I know that you put the wall on the floor first, so that the bed and the table is on top, not under.
Good. So same thing we were talking about with compositing, where I did the quick lecture and everything about After Effects. Everything is a different layer on top of each other. So that gives the realization that we have a bed that's now on the floor. Yeah. Really, that's just some carpet that we changed the dynamic, and she's got a solid wall on that one right there. Cool, cool, cool. And Isaiah, he's pretty much doing the same thing. You need to just stretch yours just a little bit.
Yeah, make it a little bit bigger.
So if you click on this right here, and you do like that, that will stretch your body a little bit, but we also need to take down your size a little bit. You're like gigantic trying to sit in there. All right, cool, and that'll be you. Cool.
Yeah, look at
All right, so you got that portion right there. Let me move over here to Mamadou next. All right, Mamadou, just let them know what you're actually looking for and everything.
I'm trying some beds right now, PNG beds.
Just tell them what you're looking for.
I'm trying to look for some PNG beds so I can use it for the bedroom.
For the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. Now show them what I'm talking about, where you have to look for something that is actually transparent first.
Right.
Because the big thing on this is that Photoshop is not on all of these computers right now, so we have to look for something that's already cropped out. So I know it comes in a little bit blurry just because it's an actual screen, but you can see some of the transparency around it, so you won't be able to see any type of white background. So he has to go and basically like do his own research to find out which bed. They won't be able to pick out what bed is what because they have to pick out something that's already been cropped out and everything. And then what do you do with the bed after that, Mama do?
I'm gonna go put it in effect, turn it on.
Talk up just a little bit loud, a little bit loud. Big boy voice, please. Just big gangster voice.
I'm gonna go put it in my effect and try to make my own bed.
Cool. Okay. Show yours real quick. This is Dylan. Dylan is junior. And pop up your After Effects so they can see some of yours, what you've done so far as well, too, on your actual composition. Hey, Jimmy, bring up your basketball thing. I'm about to come over there next.
Pull up my living room one.
Pull up your living room. Jimmy, bring up your basketball. TJ, you bring up your room as well, too, real quick.
I'm in my bedroom, so I'm just right in my bedroom.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Dylan.
Trying to bring up my living
No, just go ahead and bring up. Which one do you have open here right now? You got one that's open right there in the very end. Okay. So here's Dylan's right now. So far, Dylan has the best keyed one so far. So we're gonna go into that a little bit more. All right, make yourself walk across. Right now, he's got PNG door. Everything else is a PNG. He actually created his own outside shot. So that's really just a picture right behind there, and these are really window panes. So Dylan ends up walking in. He walks. And what he's going to end up doing, he's going to have a seat right there.
Why you disappear right here, bro?
And bingo, he has a seat, nice and comfortable. But once again, it's really just green screen behind it. So when we click right here on the effects, and I'm doing this at the same time to teach you at the same time as well, Dylan. When you actually click on the effect, this is the effect of you right here. We go to everything that has effects up under it. So when I click this one right here, you're going to see it's actually a green screen that's right behind him. There is the little chair that's behind that he's actually sitting in. So we click back on the effects, and bingo. There we go right there. It looks like he's actually sitting on his couch. All right, next thing we're going over here to is basically where they did a little bit differentiation, and they made theirs a little bit more realistic. So this is Jimmy right here. Jimmy, say hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
What's up? How y'all doing, man?
All right. So Jimmy and TJ, they got done with their stuff early. They were rewarded by just basically going ahead, and they want to do a special type project. So right now what they end up having is they downloaded as well their own court. All right, so they have a basketball court. They got a PNG of a basketball goal, and if you look very closely, they're actually playing each other one-on-one. Jimmy, how did you guys end up doing this? Tell the steps.
Well, first we had to get all the stuff, then put it together. Then we had to like insert it and put it in different spots. Then we had to use the green screen to do the action, like I'm actually shooting. And TJ had to do like a defensive stance. So we went on the web and got a PNG basketball. Then we had to do the different positions, which is right here.
Which is right where?
Right here.
And position makes the actual basketball do what?
Moves and rotates towards the basket, which is...
All right, so play that in a little bit so they can see what actually ends up happening to it. So when they actually play it, the ball actually moves and shoots to the goal. Play it one more time. Yeah, just keep it. Use your cursor to go back and forth over it. There you go. So as you can see, Jimmy actually, gosh darn it, man, this lens. All right, go ahead and make the ball shoot. There's the ball in his hand, and that's actually Jimmy making the position of where he actually wants the ball to go. And that's just a ball that's just been cropped out altogether. Right there, and we end up actually hitting the basket. So what ends up happening is a lot of thinking actually goes into After Effects because nothing is going to do anything until you actually end up telling it to. So Shamar's bringing up his right now as well too.
I was going to my bedroom because I was going to put it.
Are you working on your bedroom right now?
No, I finished my living room. Like,
okay,
I finished all the finished touches.
So there's his full living room shot, and Shamar has played around, gone a little bit further, and he understands how to make himself animate across. So play that back one more time, Shamar.
You know I got it.
And what Shamar is doing, he's making himself actually walk out. So even though he looked like he's sliding a little bit, that's him animating his walk so he can go across the floor. Boom, he has a seat down again. And once again, it's the same parameters that are always behind it. So if we queue up Shamar right here and we click on his actual video, we click right here and then we look for effects. There's only one effect added. It's green screen.
Yeah.
And boom, you see where he's actually right there. So click on back there on that, click right there on that dot right there. No, on your mouse.
Which one?
Right there, and it changes it right back. I took it off. You can click right here on your actual parameters. Should be right there.
Oh, the FX.
Yeah, click right there in that little box right there. Click back on it. So that's all it is. It's really just green screen, and he's telling it where he actually wants it to go. Cool. One more we're just gonna showcase is Miss Netta. Miss Netta, she goes all the way out on her, so she's got her room down to a T. Can you bring up your room real quick so everybody can see it? You got it open down here, it looks like. All right, so that was, where's your black room though? That's the one that I really like. I give her a little bit of slack about her black room because everything was black in there. All right, yep, save the one that you got going first. And it should be opening, there it is. So this is Netta's on hers. She went all out. She went and put a fireplace on hers and everything. Go ahead, play yours where you end up walking in. So she hits spacebar on hers, and she comes over, and she has a seat on the couch as well too. And that's what we got going on right now. Yeah, you can go to the bathroom. Go ahead. Cool. Let me step right out here.
Hey, bud.
What's up? What's up?
You better take a picture of me?
No. Go. Go. All right. So the big thing that on After Effects that they're learning that this is a big time career learning that basically I am teaching them. The reason why I want to go ahead and pop up on the board, because I keep getting asked that question every day. Coach, why do we have to learn on this? This is way too many steps. Do people really get paid a whole lot of money to be able to do this? So put in that conclusion at the end, make them do the work, and then put that conclusion at the end was basically the plan all along. As you heard, some of them were like, hey, $84,000, yeah, I'm good with that. I can go ahead and start making that money. Now everybody's starting to want to learn a little bit more about what's going on and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the camera down so I can go, because everybody's like asking me while don't have the camera on, hey, I need your help and everything. So I'll just keep it rolling on the room the entire time. All right.
You better get 100 on that, baby. You better get 100 on that.
Well, one's gonna be uploaded for my class, and then the other one's uploaded for this thing called Ktip. All right, please let me know when you need the green screen. I'm turning the light out just for this light on this side out just for a sec. But let me know when you actually need the green screen. Yep, you have to do both of them. I gotta say both rooms. If you can do both rooms with no problem, guess what? You will get full 175 mark. There should be no problems. You'll get a better key from me where I'm not get anything. You see where it moved? Like I said, down on the sheet fell like. Yeah, because it ruffled and everything with it too. Remember guys, you won't be able to pick out all the time the exact bed that you want, because why? Everything's not PNG. Move these zeros on y'all.
You want to do nothing?
I'm putting zeros in
Okay.
We got both of them. I haven't seen two from you. Get full 50, man. Full 100.
Coach Baseball, Jimmy's right, use green screen.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine right there. So you made that small one. That's good right there. That's good right there in the hole.
Yes, bro.
Send this baseball. I'm here. What?
My card.
It was cold. Like, you know, you gotta do this too.
You can do it.
So, I mean, you got the whole entire room done? You good? All right, I'll come right over and check it. Let me keep this recording right here. All right, you ready? Hey, Jimmy, you gotta stretch that other end right there. So right now, Jimmy is got to go ahead and make this chute right here. Pull that tight. Yeah, it's just really that one right there that you gotta pull. Now you gotta pull it going the other way. Now pull it up, pull it out. Alright, TJ, the same way that I'm holding this camera right here, you're gonna have to hold this down on Jimmy like that because he's taller, but you're gonna have to back up to where you get his full feet and everything. So right now, look at this shot that I got right here on him. Once Jimmy, step all the way on the green. Right there, stop. See right there? So it'll get his head. So when he goes across, follow him across like this, Shamar.
Let me do that too?
Yeah, follow him across like, I got this. I'm just showing you how to follow him across, and then tell him to have the seat right there. Bingo, and bing. All right, go ahead, stand back up, Jimmy. Is this for a bed or a living room? All right. Cool.
Jimmy, you ready?
Also, they are using, yeah, get it centered. Get right dead in the center. Start recording again. Also, they're going to use their phones on this and everything. The reason why I have them use their phones is so they can actually go ahead and do it at home instead of worrying about buying a $1,400 camera to actually do the shoot. So they can actually shoot it on their iPhone as well too. So he cues him right now. He comes in, and there's the chair that's right behind him. He sits down. Hey Jimmy, sit a little bit more on it. Do it one more time, Shamar. Don't sit on the whole chair. Just sit right on the edge of it. Yeah, because it's gonna pull it down with it. All right.
Go ahead. Go. On the edge.
On the edge. Yeah. That would work right there. It didn't bend it too much. One last time. Just try to get right there on that very edge of it.
Want me to keep rolling until he...
Yep, keep rolling until he sits down. Bing, Shamar sits down. Yep, just like right there.
I scooted the chair.
Try to hit it right there.
Until he just keep going until he sits down.
Keep it going until he sits down. Let him sit. Count like 3 seconds afterwards. Also, the other thing is that this is giving them an opportunity to step more into like producer, director role at the same time, because they have to end up giving their talent, which is Jimmy over here, they have to actually give their talent direction and everything. So everyone ends up assuming an actual job role as well too. Cool. All right. Let me set this back over here and let me go over here just so I can keep the other guys on task behind the curtain. And oh, I forgot to show this as well too. So up here on the board, they have what they were learning today and everything. After Effects creators, where we talked about how much money they can make and everything. Also on the board, everyone knows the room test is Friday, but I always put it up there just to say that I actually had it up on the board, and their assignments as well too. Haven't been doing a lot of warm-ups with them. They've been doing their computer updates and everything, so we can try to keep everything up to date as much as we can. All right, so I can get over these. Yes. What pitch? It's over 500? Yeah. Okay, so
Put that picture in.
is it right here? It might actually be there. It is. It's really big.
You stay.
Besides that, that's what I said. Back into it. Now you can go ahead and put it where you want it. Alright, you see right here, your carpet is in your bed. So let's go get your carpet.
I'm doing my room in my bedroom with the same bed. Yeah, I got to change it back here.
Which one is carpet? This is your carpet. So what we're gonna do is just make the carpet set. Then you put your picture frame where you put it in the bedroom.
But you like one of the pictures on Instagram to be like, if you don't like
Alright, well, I'm starting to work now on a special project.
What's the best project you wanna make?
Oh, you're gonna see this. This is like.
The Snoop Dogg drop it like it's hot.
Where'd that call go?
What I'm gonna do is once I holler out your name, you guys are straight on that. You can work on whatever special project you want to on it. Make sure you're actually working on it. I'll keep the green screen up. And out.
How do I get a video?
On TV. Alright, first thing you do, go ahead and download what video. How do you download the video? Huh? YouTube, but how do you download it? What's the steps?
You go to first you gotta let the video play first, and then you copy the URL, and then you go to YouTube to MP4, and the website and an online converter.
Yeah, just type in you got it right. YouTube to MP4.
Yeah.
After you type that in, TJ, here I turn this way while I'm actually teaching you it. Come on, hold, baby, hold. All right. So when you actually get the YouTube video, just drag that over to the side, and what you're gonna end up doing is, where's your TV at? All right. So this will be your TV on the wall. If you put your TV on the wall, you're just gonna put your video right behind that, in between your wall and this, and then it'll play right there. So when you play it in full motion, it'll look like it's actually playing while you're actually walking in and sitting down. I would get a wider TV. Do this.
I can make it water.
Get a TV with a stand. Because right now it's sitting like up on the wall. Just to make it look a little bit more realistic, get a stand that it can actually sit on. Just type PNG stand and get a what's the name for it. Yep.
Okay. Now,
Marilyn Monroe of all people. Nope. All you gotta do is you walk in from this side. Rolling way it is. Nobody's got you for
okay, Mr. Restaurant, my video's going.
It's still, no, it's still there. Let me get down. There it is. But you're coming from that side, so here's what you can do. You walk in from the opposite side because you're grown. You can't sit over here. Now we need to do you over here. So here's what you have to do. So let's go ahead, size that down. Alright, and then zoom back in. So there you are walking across right there. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take this and drag it that way.
See, that's why we should do one of these with the dresser, but I don't know how to do it.
And now you're going to walk in from that side, set yourself down, you sit down right here. So you need to end up right there. There you go.
Okay, let me start from the beginning.
Cool. 10:49.
Still rolling good. Which room? Hey, Tanner, bring your camera up because he's a little bit tall and his hair is going to be off to the side right there. Now shoot it up from like right there. Where you going to walk from? Which room? Where is it, on this side where you guys sit down?
We was gonna have me dancing with Snoop Dogg on the green.
Snoop Dogg. Then he can be. It don't matter what side he's on.
All right.
Is it the one drop it like that where he's doing like that? Cool. So he needs to go in whatever side he's going. Do y'all need to look at it real quick?
I got
What side is he going to?
Let me check.
Right here.
Hey, double click on that video to bring it all the way up, just so I can show it on here. Okay, so he's gonna add Snoop Dogg in with him. There's Snoop. Go ahead.
All right.
He goes to the right first. DeAndre, he goes to the right first.
What you mean, like?
So you need you need to go that way.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, ready, go.
Wait, I gotta get on.
He went too soon. Yeah, let him start rolling first.
That makes sense. Okay.
Back up more. Right there.
All right, ready? Set, go.
Yeah, you went way too many whips. He is like that. Then he hits it like that. It's from the actual video. All right. Let's see how we're doing on this.
Basically, all right. Do not drag this down. Hold on. His picture's blurry. Yeah, it looked blurry.
Okay. Here's what we got to do. You go bring up the internet where the actual pic is at.
Oh my god, why does it keep going to red field?
It keeps going to red. What?
Keeps going to field red. I don't know why.
You mean to stand like this?
Yep, you could do a stand like that. Yeah. Set that on the floor. Yep.
Have you said base more? I have no problem too.
Like erasing this.
Okay, so
Like
here's
getting
what you
that
do.
out my way.
You need to add your mask again like you did on your other videos. So you're going to come in and we're going to click on that
That's
track.
what I did, and then my stuff would disappear.
Ah, I see what you did. Let's go Command Z. Hit this one more time. That's because you didn't actually select the actual video. So bingo, now your actual video is selected. Now hit that and it's already selected. Now we just draw a mask. And you hit what?
No, add.
No, subtract.
No, subtract.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, cool beans.
She said cool beans. Yeah. Did you bring the pic back up?
What I can't find video bigger.
Yeah, you can make it bigger. Grab your actual clip, select the video.
I just use
Now you
another
can, you see where the inside dots, not the mask, but the white ones. Yeah, you stretch those to make those bigger. There you go.
I'm gonna just use a different photo.
All right, well click on the photo. That's 432.
Yeah.
That's 662. Go ahead with that one. All right, so that's the actual pic. And let's just check and just make sure nothing else comes out of the parameter where they end up being wrong. So you got, this is your wall. As soon as that comes up, you drag that off to the side. And yeah, it's going to be the size because it's got the spinning ball of death right now. So it's trying to pull it up. So yeah, you'll be fine on that. All right, coming around to check everybody else on camera. Coming around to check everybody else. Let's go. Dustin's good with his. Who? And Tia looks like, yep, she's on her bed. Isaiah, you're somewhere in there. We're looking for you. Coming down this way, coming down this way. Hey, click on new mask, Tootie. I see what you're already doing. Go back and click on new mask. And here he is putting DeAndre with Snoop Dogg. Yep, and when you do those, you'll add 2 keys to each one of those. A key for each one.
It's mask right there.
Yeah.
When I put it down there, it's kind of like behind the picture. So.
Nope. That means that picture layer is in front of it. So put it as a second layer in between. Because right now you got like 3 layers, and I'm running low on battery. Damn. I'm not gonna stop recording though. Keep going. No, I was seeing hers. So Tootie Booty. By the way, this is Tootie. Everybody say hi, Tootie. So you got this right here. That's all you got to do. You don't want the field selected. So we're just going to lay new mask. This is just because you clicked on mask a bunch of different times.
I don't know which one is mask.
You don't know which one is.
I don't.
Hit delete. We're on the video, right? You see where I'm on the video, right? All right. I click right there. Let me get Tootie out of the way and I'll be right back over. See how I drew that around there right there?
See, it's
now
not.
all you got to do is hit this mask.
That's all.
I see. Yeah, you doing it all backwards. Here, hold this on me. Show your cinematography skills real quick. I better not be out of focus either.
You ain't.
All right, delete your mask, and you're trying to get it around here. So boom, we're gonna go ahead and click. Don't zoom in no more. You don't have to zoom in no more. They're fine. They just need to see a wide shot of it. Mask. So here's what we're gonna do on yours. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna.
We got to do mine's backwards.
Yeah.
The old school way.
Yeah, the old school way. So here's your mask fully, right? You can double click to like move it. You see how I'm moving it back and forth right here?
Yep, and then we're just going to go all the way down.
I could just go ahead and just move the entire thing. Remember, that's how I was showing you guys to do the Wolverine claws.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, of course you would. So we're going to double click on that again. And what I'm going to do is just take that top part of your mask down, and you're good to go now.
Take which one of what?
I grab the entire box. I move it up and down. See right there? You're gone, right? So we don't want you gone. So we're going to click and bring your mask right back up here. Now we won't see anything that's outside. So whoever shot this for you, they did a good job.
It was you.
Yeah, that's why I'm bragging on myself. Would you let me brag on myself for a sec, man? So double click on this. See right there? All these dots will pop up around it. Now I can move it back and forth like that.
Yeah, you need to
but
go
if I
to-
only want one,
Base more, I got one question.
You gonna have to wait till I'm done with one tootie.
I am done with Tootie.
Oh, that tootie.
Tootie and booty.
No, I shouldn't even sung it.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Alright. You are clean. You are clean now. Now, we just go ahead, we just select back on that. And
Okay, so how do we get me from moving to the wall to there?
Alright. So let's
I'm
place
sitting
you.
there.
You sit. Bingo. You're good. Alright, see right here.
My bed looks tiny.
Alright, because you made your bed tiny. So let's go back to your bed. Wait, girl, make sure what you do. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Look here, honey. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, so we're taking it right here. I'm gonna click on position right
Yeah,
now.
position. How you gonna position my
Stay
bed?
there. Now we're gonna go all the way back. You see where you walk?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
moonwalking.
take you. I'm gonna click right in the middle, and I'm gonna just drag you. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. I clicked on the bed.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm
yes.
sorry. I was moving the bed. So the bed can stay where it's at.
Me,
Right
on the
here,
other
you need
hand.
to click on you.
Transform.
Position. You don't sit down, do you yet? So we need you when you sit down. You come and you have a seat. Bingo. Click on position. We're gonna zero you in right there. We're going backwards. So now I'm gonna call over here. You get out of frame right there. Now you're gonna look like you sliding across the floor, so don't get
As
mad.
you go a little more farther back.
You all the way back.
That's all the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be right there, cause that's where we see your full frame. And she comes, she turns. Did you have to do it with the hair though? Did you have to do the hair?
I didn't know at first. Why am I sliding?
I just told you were gonna be sliding. Because we don't have a big enough green screen.
Mine is always
as long as you have it green screen on
Yeah,
here,
now
where
I
I can
need to
tell I
get
sit,
this
you'll
off
be
of
good.
here because you.
Just hit play. It'll play.
No, you have my thingy.
Ah, okay. There you go. So you
So
fix
when-
that yourself.
When we
What?
do our quiz tomorrow, are you doing
Okay,
a
so why does
bedroom
it look like this?
or a living room?
Hit play on the space bar and let it render all the way out. You didn't let it finish render.
No,
Go ahead.
why you can still see this?
Because it's bad lighting. We don't have enough. We just got to work within the room that we got. In other words, Tootie, we will be working with a much bigger size room. Go ahead.
For tomorrow quiz, are we using a bedroom or a living room?
No, you create a new room from scratch. The way I can tell that you've done a new room is you're gonna have to label your new composition, quiz, test room, and then your name. Then you can use everything in there, but I want to see you put every single piece in there by scratch, and then you add me in there. You're gonna drop me in
Pretty much
there.
we're redoing a whole new room.
Yep.
And then just dropping you.
But you won't have to go to the internet to go look for all of them. You can grab the ones. They should be on your desktop right here.
Yeah, mine are on my
Yeah.
desktop.
Bingo. So you can mix stuff with the bedroom. You can do whatever you want to. Alright. That's not bad. That's actually not a bad screen. But DeAndre and them are going the wrong way.
We are though.
Yeah, you're going the opposite direction.
Oh well.
So if you can see right there, they end up putting Snoop Dogg in there. That's from the actual music video. Bingo. We got that right there. Alright, coming around, check these other ones real quick.
I gotta fix
And of course my DeAndre snuck off. I'll go grab him. Alright, you guys are definitely fine. Dustin, you're good.
I'm trying to see if I can flip this bed around that way.
Flip the bed around. All you gotta do is take it, grab it by it, and you go the exact opposite way. There you go.
Thanks.
Mr. Basil, come around. I need a perfect look. I swear.
You swear.
I
She
saw
swear.
what's perfect.
This is Natalie, y'all. She swears.
Look, I even cropped out the little other stuff and the.
Look at that. Sit down on the bed. She just sat down on the bed.
Okay, I got
You good to go?
TV.
Cool. Alright, so right now he wants to play video inside of his actual TV. Alright, where's it at?
This is the video right here.
This is the video right there. Now let's go ahead and get it out of the downloads.
I got the TV.
You got it, drag it to right there, and then you put it in your project and then drag it down. Yeah, you need a TV. You don't have a TV up here right now. Because you're at 287%. That's the reason why. Let's go fit. No, that is the full fit of it. Yeah, it would need to be a much higher res. But you're fine right there. You're fine right there.
It gotta be a.
I can see by the diameter that it's over 500 right there.
You want me to get like in 1,000? What website did you go to?
You could take 1,000 and make it look even better.
What website did you go to?
And here's what you do, Shamar. You can grab that TV. What you're gonna need to do is putting a layer on top of that. Click on PNG just to gotta make sure what size it is. Yep, that's PNG TV. Just put it on a stand somewhere so it doesn't look like it's just out there.
Can I put it on the wall?
You can put it on the wall as well too.
Without the stand?
Without the stand, yep. Alright. Let me do this right here and get that back. Alright, let me get this like bingo. Alright. Alright. Let me go back here.
Alright, everybody, yo, listen up. Shh. Kill it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shh. Kill it, thank you. Anybody else need green screen right now? Alright, hurry up quickly, please. Yeah, you gotta live. You broke your case, you gotta live with it.
Right.
I ain't got no money.
How you do this?
Alright, so that right there. Yeah, take his little ball. Bingo.
Why would you break it on? Somebody tried me headphones.
Now it's gonna be really good resolution. Yeah.
No, anybody want to trade me iPhone headphones? I'm not looking for that. 2D, bro. Hey, one of your earbuds though?
Okay, then I want to try for let's get
Blurry over here when I took it out.
No, because if you see,
I know, I can see it. Yeah, that's real good resolution right there.
no, because you're going
Where you at?
That's it. Share recording, yes. Anybody else question over here? So I can run back over here.
Is this right?
Yep, just like it. There you go. Let me show that real quick. So Shamar is actually adding a TV to his room, and it's got moving video going in it.
Gotta even it out.
Yeah, even that out. Now hit spacebar real quick. So right now it's rendering, so that will be an actual moving video inside there, where it looks like your TV. And here comes Shamar walking out, and he'll go and have a seat in his new room. What time is it? Somebody give me a time real quick. 11:02? Okay, because my battery is about to dead, so we'll just use it up till it dies out. Yeah. What'd you say, Hayden? I said my battery is about to be dead. Wait, why am I gonna say my battery died? It didn't die. Stop that. Alright, y'all good right here? Hey, please check that for a second. Put these chairs back in for me, fellas. Just push them back into the spot.
Is that it? You put that video on there?
All right, 11:04. You got 5 minutes on this. 5 minutes on the last room creation. Call me over and I will come around and I will go ahead and mark it down. You'll get your extra 50. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put yours in now.
You already got mine, right?
We'll go ahead and put those in that I got. The rest of you, 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes.
Is that a TV? What? Are you watching the TV? Did you watch the TV?
How much does it say is actually left? 59 and okay. All right. No, I'm still talking to myself over here so I can get this done right here. All right, so here's what we got, because my battery is telling me that it has 2 minutes left on it now. So tomorrow, when they actually do the actual true test, they're going to recreate everything. Let me show I can cut it off. All right. Hey man, come over here. You gonna film me on this? Come on. All right. When I make a reference to this, you'll point over to the screen. All right. Otherwise, keep it on me. Oh, just grab the camera. Don't cut it off. All right. So, you went down there. All right. So when they actually come in and they do the room recreation tomorrow, the room, here is the room that I did for them to scratch. Everything that I do it from scratch so they can see the full effect of the true template. Yeah, hurry up. They get the full template of what everything's gonna look like. So this is one of my second period guys. This is Caleb. I showed him where he comes in. You gotta turn. Come on, man. You know I done taught you how to bring it in focus. All right, just back up right that way. And I'll just turn it like that. So Caleb ended up coming down, sitting on the couch. The only thing that they're going to do differently is they're going to go ahead and, am I in focus? Yeah. Boy, I better not be out of focus, man. I don't talk to you too much on that. So what they're going to end up doing, they'll recreate everything from scratch tomorrow. They can use the same pictures that they have on their desktop. That's fine. I'm good to go with that. But every single thing that they bring over, and they will green screen me, where I will drop them a video, and they will go ahead and they will drop that into their actual timeline, and they got to key me in. The total amount of points are going to be the same for the rest of the year. So on this right here, let's see if we have room creation. Let me open that back up, photo manipulation. All right, it's going to be the same as the photo manipulation. The only thing I'm going to change is just the title on this, but they will have the same amount of points that they will have to end up going. So the points right here, point down right here, are worth 175 points. All right, back out, because I see you ain't going out of focus and everything. There'll be 175 points, and then they will have 2 more videos that they will end up doing, and actually 3 more videos. Yeah, 2 more videos that they will end up doing, and then they have their final project that they do in iMovie, where they're doing a documentary about themselves. It's going to be a 5-minute video done with pictures only. They're going to tell about who their family is and how it was growing up. That is for the final project. They were given that over 2 weeks ago, so they've had 2 weeks plus 3 weeks, the 3 weeks in May to get it turned in and everything. So, which is more than enough time. So that's basically it. I'm about to go ahead and have them shut down. I always have to have them start shutting down After Effects during this time. Otherwise, I get computers locked for my next class. So I have them start cleaning up everything right now. So this is the end of class. Cool.